What do we got on the bench today? Well, it looks like we got some Throwback Thursday, big cup of tea, our Kustoms Illustrated. Our buddy Leon's hanging out with us today. Got the little magnet there. So we got some cool stuff, but I don't know. What are we going to do? Maybe something a little different today. Give me a second to get situated and we'll be right back. What's up, everybody? Paul here, Left Coast Small Car Builds. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are having a great week. We're trying to stay on track here. Got some videos up yesterday. Got one set to go tomorrow morning and one set for Saturday. And then we'll be back Sunday. So a full week here, jumping back into things. It's been fun. Getting more organized. So Throwback Thursday, a little different here. Throat's a little raspy. And I was kind of thinking of what to do here. A lot of stuff, a lot of duplicate kits. You guys may notice sometimes we run through one. Maybe ran through that kit, but not the exact actual kit. That's just the way Pops and I are with stuff. And it kind of brought up a question with June. He was out here last night as we were barbecuing. I was doing some of the videos. And we were talking about the older kits, you know, Pops, the ones he really likes. How my interest kind of shifted from just building in general to getting into different genres of kits or styles of builds, if you want to say that. And then also what, you know, we were talking about old kits. And for me, I think the way I grew up with Pops buying like these older style kits, that's always what I thought of as an old kit. June said, well, how about these other ones, you know, back here? And I said, well, yeah, I guess some of them are old. I mean, shoot, I'm getting old, and some of those go back to when I was a kid. So one of the first ones, just glancing over that I thought of, was this guy, 1991. I believe it came out. Started, probably about two of these, did not finish one. And I definitely want to get one built because I love the 55 to 59 Chevy pickups, and even the older ones too. I gotta finish my one here for Mars. But it kind of made me think, and then I thought of this kid as well. About 1990, this came out. So when I mentioned 1990, 1991 to June, he's like, man, that's old. You know, that predates him by what? Shoot, I don't know. 10... was that 1990, about 15, 16 years, right? So for June, he kind of had that same theory like me. He looks at these two kits and like, man, that's cool. They're older kits, you know, kind of piques his interest in it, and a little history for him, or I guess you could say the same for me with, you know, stuff like this here, like the 60 Pontiac, right? Or this 44. These were, you know, at the time I got into the hobby, same with these two Thunderbirds here, right? Pops didn't have any of these older kits. Obviously, if he didn't, I didn't. And like I mentioned before, little by little, NNLs, swap meets, you know, you look for kits in good condition, hopefully a good price, and you know, that's it. Now granted, we've probably paid more for some of the older kits than what some people would, and I get that. That's, everybody's got a different view on the hobby, and that's cool. I respect that. That's just something I enjoyed, something with Pops, and now June, Belle, you know, my older daughter Lonnie built, wants to get back to it. So yeah, it's definitely something I don't mind, putting some money into, if as long as it's all enjoyed. So yeah, that's kind of just having that chat with June kind of made me think about some of this stuff. I know we kind of talked about before. Every once in a while do a Throwback Thursday, and it's a little more of a walk down memory lane. Now I did, talking with like my buddy Jimmy over there in Sweden. He's always tapping into these old kits, cutting them up, building them, and it's definitely got me wanting to do a little more with them. Normally, it's kind of like if there's a reissue, it's like, all right, I'll build that and save this one for when I really know what I want to do with it. But now we're kind of hitting that point where, looking at some of these old kits, having the ideas, it's like, no, we got to tap into some of these. And Pops has built a few, and I know he's got a couple going. So I think at some point this year, I'll probably tap into one of these older ones, because that's something myself I've not really done, is tapped into one of these older builds and did that. So Jimmy, our buddy at Kit Bash Customs, we're always chatting and talking about the old customizing parts in these, and do you leave it alone and build a neat little mild custom little street cruiser, or do you go wild with some of the parts that are there? Because they give you a lot of really neat options on these older kits. So a lot of stuff here, and definitely going to be pulling one of these out on the bench. And the other part of our Throwback Thursdays, obviously, is our buddy Luke with Kustoms Illustrated. Can't thank him enough for all the support he's given me to the channel. He's sends me magazines to send out to you guys. Our winners from that last round, they're gonna get an issue in with some other stuff, and possibly a couple other people will be receiving some Kustoms Illustrated here, courtesy of Luke. And that's kind of where another part of the modeling, the friendships we make here, definitely hard to beat. It's a great community, great friendships outside of what you see on YouTube. I've got a couple, probably handful of guys that more or less I've met through YouTube and the hobby that text with or talk to probably almost every day. My buddy Chris Soback, we grew up doing RC cars, model cars. I just found a picture, I think, of us like a little family function when I think we were probably like 7 and 11 years old, and here we are now in our mid to upper 40s and still chatting every day about models and ideas. So just goes to show you, and it's a great hobby, and there's more to it than just what we build and see on the shelves here. So with that, guys, I had a couple people have actually emailed me asking about some past Kustoms Illustrated stuff that we did, and which video was this in, which was that in. So maybe I'll start numbering the issues, but I'm actually going to play back an older issue. Someone was asking me some questions about something in there. I thought, oh, I'll just filter it into this video. That works out good. So with that, guys, that is my simple Throwback Thursday for today. Hope everybody's doing well. Prayers out there to our friends, their family and friends that need them. A lot of stuff going on out there, a lot of stuff going around. We'll have some more videos coming up. I've got some group build stuff to get caught up on. A couple I would like to jump into. Jason and I are doing the zombie group build. So I got a video I've started working on for that. I've got some folks that have emailed me some pictures. We'll get that up for them. Really fun. Love it. So make sure you check out Jason, KRD, myself, the zombie group build. Make sure you check out my Kustoms Illustrated group build. Runs all the way through the end of the year. So plenty of time to jump into that one. And aside from that, guys, hope everybody's well. Happy modeling. Check out all the links in the description. Discount codes are there. Great folks. Jump over there, support them. Let them know Paul sent you over from Left Coast. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Be good, everybody. All right, everybody, here we are. Issue 47, Kustoms Illustrated. We got cotton candy on the cover. Really good episode here, or issue, I should say, as they all are. Let's take a look at our table of contents here. Right off the bat, see some really cool stuff that's going to be loaded with here. Some nice little ads there. Oh man, check that out. That's how you get my attention right when you turn the page on. That is sweet. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's beautiful. Absolutely love that. Check that out. Just beautiful all the way around. Bill Hines. He was a really cool customizer. That is a beautiful one, Paul. I've seen that in books, some of Pops' old books since I was a kid. But really cool. Bill Hines, if you're any, somewhat familiar of the custom car world, you probably know who that is. He's done some really cool customs, throughout his life. And he was really, I don't know, active in terms of building, but, he would get around, go to shows. It was really cool. He definitely did some interesting stuff as well. Definitely look him up. Look up some of his builds. Really cool stuff here. Now look at that, that's cool. That's wild right there. Really cool customs right here. The copper cart. Definitely one of my favorite, old customized trucks. Extensive work throughout. Cool airbrush shirts. I don't know if that's still really big or not. I know it was huge around the time I was a teenager. That was a really big thing. High school cruiser. Very cool. Nice scallops. Nice color combination there. June and I were just talking about that, how some blues and reds really blend nice. Cotton candy. This is a really cool custom. Look at that interior right there. Very, very cool. That's just beautiful. Check that out. Get the page down. Gotta stay down. That is sweet. And that is just a sweet custom right there. Inside and out, that interior really helps it pop with the darker exterior color. Just beautiful combination. Ultra modern Merc. 50 Merc Dream Custom. It's cool to see what people had as dream cars or futuristic cars, back in these earlier days. Well, somehow our makers really missed the boat. I'm not saying that they were all the greatest looking things, but definitely when I used to look back as a kid and see what people had kind of thought of or forecasted, as a futuristic car. I think some of those designs were definitely a bit better than some of what we got out there now. But that's just my 2 cents, folks. I always enjoy this older stuff, and the reads in these magazines are great, guys. I know a few people have reached out about picking these up and really enjoying them. So hopefully if you enjoy the kind of flip throughs we do here, definitely check Luke's stuff out. Subscribe or jump in, just pick up a few back issues. Really cool stuff. Model car and scale. Really nice stuff there. Check those out. Very nice. All right, folks, that gets us to the end of another issue, Kustoms Illustrated, and another Throwback Thursday. Hope everybody's having a great week. Be sure to check out our sponsors. Links are in the description. Let them know Paul sent you over from Left Coast. We'll catch you guys later. Have a good week, everybody.